Okay, this is my opinion about why the hubcaps slip around. And the solution I've got to it is, if you can see here, I'll show you one before I painted it, but I painted this, and this is a steel, solid steel. It's in there. These are made for racing, so they're a real solid piece of valve stem. But I want you to notice around the edge of this tire here, this gets cut in, and every time it flexes, it pushes the edge of this out, and I'm going to try to get on the edge of that, but you can see it's real sharp in there. And that edge of that hubcap cuts right into there, and as it flexes, it pushes out, and thus, they say it flexes the rim, but I think it just more flexes the rubber. Now, what you'll notice here is this edge on this, I'm guessing this is a 1/16 of an inch, and as you'll see, this car here is a Cloud 2, and I'm going to move over to a Cloud 3, and we're going to talk about that a little bit. Okay, I'm moving over here to the Cloud 3 that I'm putting back together. You can see these tires don't have that big white wall on them. And in the edge here on the side, you can see there's quite a bit of room in there. And with that big white wall that they put on there, this one's actually, back, and it's about a 1/16 of an inch, but there's room for the hubcap to ride inside there and not press on it. So my opinion about my two cars is when they put the white wall on there, they added probably a 1/16 of an inch to it, and that was just enough to allow those to go ahead and get pushed on, and so they spin. Where the Cloud 3, they don't seem to spin at all, and I think that's the difference, at least on my two. On both cars, these lugs here, or whatever you call them, they stick out. I'd call them a nipple, but I don't like to use women body parts in my descriptions. But anyway, that's what the hubcap snaps on, and I'll show you the ring here in a second. Okay, I don't have my selfie stick, so this is going to be a little tough. But you can see the places here, and here. Okay, here, and here, the three places that goes on there. And I'm going to take this and put that there. I'm going to wedge it against my legs or my belly. And then I'm going to take a big 3-pound hammer and whack it good. I can't do it without my selfie stick. But anyway, I use a brass hammer so it doesn't damage the metal. And I use a big 3-pound hammer because I want to whack it real good. And I've got these hubcaps. I've whacked them all substantially in those three spots, and they go on real hard. I mean, they're, good and snug. I shouldn't say hard. They go on the way they should. But they still rotate on the Cloud 2, so those white walls, I think, are the issue. I haven't got a chance to call the tire company and see if I can get them without that white wall all the way in. But, this is a white wall off another tire I've got, another car, and they've got the white wall laminated on there, and it's all down inside there. Now the hubcaps on that. Okay, here we go. It's a Buyer's Tire 22175 or 76, quantity 1. Those are the valve stems I use. They come with nice rubber washers, which you have to order them as an oversized washer to fit, so they're kind of a specialty items, but those fit real well. I also paint them black, as you'll notice in my previous pictures, so that they look more like the rubber type. If you look at the part that sticks out, you really can't tell unless you look really close at it. They're not the type that's supposed to be on there. So anyway, that's my opinion about tire hubcap rotation. I know it's an age-old argument among Rolls-Royce guys, but that's my opinion on it anyway. When you got those radial tires, I think you're going to get that if you got the big white wall, so go for the valve stem. Anyway, that's it. The end.